You know, you only had a handful of environment artists that built those whole games, and same thing with engineers and effects, everything. So it was really cool. And then God of War 2, Corey got the reins, and I remember we were standing out in the parking lot. And it was raining. It was me, him, and Derek, and he was like, "All right, I'm going to do this. Are you guys in?" And we were like, "Hell yeah, let's go!" And we all, just really pushed hard on that one. And I was the lead combat designer on that, so I was in charge of like planning everything, the creatures, the bosses, Kratos. And that's where Jason McDonald came onto the combat team. He was a junior designer, so that was awesome. That really started to build the backbone of what Santa Monica combat team was going to be.
Yeah, that's the name I always hear when it comes to combat design in Santa Monica Studios, like Jason McDonald. He had the GDC talk as well. But
yeah, he's the guy. He's our design director on this title.
Yeah,
he's been with the studio since God of War 1. Like every single one. Like that's like his resume. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's all good. Don't worry about it.
I'll watch that. As we
Language error.
Language.
I know. I get excited when I talk about that, guys.
I'm out of YouTube now. and that's actually a good segue into this. Like, Corey, how does it feel to? Because look, you've created what people consider to be one of the best games of the last generation. How does it feel to step down as director and give the reins to Eric? How do you feel about that?
What game was that?
What's that? What game? You've never heard of it, huh? I'm out of YouTube now. and that's actually a good segue into this. Like, Corey, how does it feel to? Because look, you've created what people consider to be one of the best games of the last generation. How does it feel to step down as director and give the reins to Eric? How do you feel about that?
What game was that?
What's that? What game? You've never heard of it, huh?
It's back.
Yeah.
It feels awesome, honestly. I was destroyed at the end of that game, and kind of still had another year after the release where I was still pushing and trying to get out there and talk to people about it and evangelize this team. Because they're freaking amazing, and then also really take advantage of the fact that, like, hey, this is something. So all these studios will let me visit and like give me behind-the-scenes tours. So I was at CD Projekt Red and got to go up to, the Insomniac Studios and everybody. So it was just really awesome to kind of do that.
I think you visited From Software as well, right? Like the Miyazaki.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
That's a cool dude. Yeah.
Good Lord. And Kojima, got to hang out with him while I was in Japan. So yeah, that was amazing, and was living the dream during that period, but also exhausted. And before it ended, we were already talking to Eric, and I was going on the long convincing run, where just kind of telling him every other week, every few weeks to, hey, it would be really fun, right? It's gonna be awesome. You have really great ideas, and you're the only person I could see doing this, and it's gonna be fun, I swear. And it's gonna be fun is only a half lie, because it's hard, but there's fun stuff with it.
Yeah.
But I kind of really appreciated that. To be able to, one, see him sort of blossom and move up and kind of start really realizing the things that he wanted to do, and then also have the time to really kind of step back, understand the things that I wanted to do, and kind of really evaluate, like, what could the next project be, really give us a good runway to prep something. And also there's all this other cool stuff that we're not allowed to talk about, but that we're kind of setting up as well. So it's nice to be able to have a wider picture of things, while also, again, being able to stay on the sidelines and cheer on my friends.
Yeah, and like you guys said, like, it's always good to get a fresh new perspective on it, like a new director for every game.